YouTubers, welcome to Sharp Context Sports. YouTubers, welcome to this Thanksgiving Day special where I'll be talking about the 3 games played today or tomorrow depending on when you watch this. But first, let me tell you why you should like and subscribe. And the number one reason is I'm not a tout. I'm not here to sell picks. I'm here to help you win money. And my picks are backed up by analytics, numbers, okay, not by the mainstream media. You can look back and track every one of my videos and see how much I lost and how much I won. So please, like and subscribe. And with that out of the way, my picks aren't going to win 100% of the time. Okay? Your goal is to be on the right side more times than you're not. And in the long term, you're going to win money. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? This is a grind. Look at it like the stock market. You buy teams that are undervalued and you sell teams that are overvalued. And in football, is it always going to win? No, because bad luck happens, bad bounces. A ref makes a bad call. A lot of things can happen. You're just playing the percentages and the probability. And like I said, if you're on the right side of analytics, in the long term, you're going to be making more money than you lose because you're playing those probabilities. Alright, so welcome YouTubers. Let's talk about the first game on the board. Houston at Detroit Lions. So in this game, the first thing you want to do is, before you bet, is to check on the injuries of DeAndre Swift and Kenny Galladay. Matthew Stafford, without Galladay, is night and day different. With a healthy Swift and Galladay, I expect this game to be a shootout and go over the total. The Detroit Lions, up to this point, has played a very brutal stretch of good defenses, and I expect them to bounce back in this game, which is also why I like the +3, the Detroit Lions +3 in this game. I think the Lions are undervalued in this game because I have this game power rated at 1 point. So I like Lions +3 and over 51. And it looks like there's some resistance at 51.5 at the sharp book. So keep that in mind. Another angle you can look at this game is Detroit first half and Houston in the second half. Detroit always tend to start fast, and it goes the opposite with Houston. And next game on the board is the Washington football team at the Dallas Cowboys. I'm kind of conflicted in this game because the Cowboys, they've dealt with a lot of injuries on the offensive line. And they've also played really good defenses prior to the Vikings game. And against the Minnesota Vikings, off a bye, it looked like they were more in sync and the O-line played better. Obviously because of them getting their key guys back on the offensive line. And on the flip side, Washington, do you think they would have won if Joe Burrow didn't get hurt? I mean, the only 2 teams they legitimately beat so far is the lowly Eagles and the lowly Cowboys. I think this game comes down to, can the Cowboys offensive line hold off that defensive line of Washington? And on the other side of the ball, Washington's offense hasn't been anything special. So where I'm conflicted is my 3 different models have different numbers for each of them. So my question to myself is, how much am I undervaluing or overvaluing their performances this season? And I think the hardest part is gauging just the ceiling of this Cowboys offense with Andy Dalton. Like I said, they were horrible in their 4-game losing stretch to good defenses. But they also had a lot of injuries on the offensive line. And this Cowboys offense was clicking off the bye against a bad defense in Minnesota. So as I said, my power ratings are conflicted. But I think the right side here is the Washington side. And my totals on both models have this game going over the 46 that the Vegas line has posted up. So with all that said, I'm leaning on Washington +3 and over the total of 46. And well, as I was gonna start talking about the Baltimore-Pittsburgh game, it's been postponed, so I'll break down this game on a later day, and I do like the Ravens side. So like and subscribe, and stay tuned for that video.